Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we are playing Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. So yeah, I was supposed to do this before Link's Awakening DX, but my copy of this game didn't work, so I had to get another copy. Normally I want to get into the game as soon as possible, but I kind of want this music to start up. It takes a little while, but it's good. And it's oddly nostalgic for me, even though I didn't really grow up with this game. I mean, I got, like, the Game Boy Advance version later on. And, of course, this song was in Paper Mario, like the first one. But I didn't grow up with a Nintendo 64 either. So I don't know why this music is so nostalgic for me. Was it in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time? I feel like it might have been, but I'm not sure. And that game would have been after I got the Game Boy Advance version of this game. Probably. Unless I got the Game Boy Advance version later. Like, if I didn't get it, like, when it came out, but... Either way, I just wanted to give this menu some time so you could look at it and so it could start up. So now let's get into it. This paradise is Yoshi's Island, where all the Yoshis live. They are all in an uproar over the baby that fell from the sky. Wait, the baby seems to know where he wants to go. The bond between the twins informs each of them where the other one is. The Yoshis decide to carry the baby to his destination via a relay system. Now begins a new adventure for the Yoshis and Baby Mario. Welcome to Yoshi's Island. So this is pretty much World 01. This is the tutorial level, and we can't go back to this level after we beat it. If Baby Mario falls off Yoshi's back, the countdown timer will begin. When it reaches 0, Kamek's Toadies will kidnap Baby Mario. The more stars you collect, the safer you are. The countdown timer will slowly count back up to 10. Complete a stage by passing Baby Mario to the next Yoshi. So yeah, we've got Yoshi's house here, as seen in Super Mario World. This is technically Super Mario World 2, even though it's actually the start of the Yoshi's Island series, and is very much nothing like Super Mario World. Kinda like how, you know, Wario Land 1 is technically Super Mario Land 3. But at least, like, I mean, these are they're all platformers, but, you know, they're very different from the typical Mario platformers. Hovering jump. By holding B down, you can hover in the air for a short time. Make the extra effort. Hovering jump. Nowadays, they call that a flutter jump. And you see we've got these special blocks here that just turn big when you hit them from below. I guess we can pound them back down too, or maybe... No, that just happened over time. We've got a bouncy thing. Little bouncy ball, a bigger bouncy ball. Apparently we didn't get as much height as we could have off of that. So we can defeat these Shy Guys by pounding on them, but it's better to eat them and then turn them into eggs. Or you can just put them in your mouth and spit them out at enemies. But we want to have eggs. So that was the tutorial level. quick and easy, unlike every other level in this game. Because the thing about the tutorial level is you don't need to collect anything in that level, and this game, from what I understand, you know, it's fun to play, not always fun to 100% because of some unfair things in it, and being the completionist I am, I'm gonna 100% it. So to make things less frustrating on me, I've made a list of, like, you know, everything I need and everything tricky that's coming up, so hopefully this won't be too painful to 100%. Anyways, you see, here's our map of World 1. On the actual map down below, we can only see half of the world right now. But on the map up top, you can see that this world has 8 levels, plus 2 question marks, whatever that may be. We also have our score over here, which tells us the score we got on each level. And there's a controller thing, which, I mean, I'm just gonna leave it set on default, because I find that if I change control schemes for a game, then it gets me confused. Just let me use the default one. So anyways, let's start the actual level 1, that's not a tutorial level. 1-1, which is called Make Eggs, Throw Eggs. So yeah, they're more named after what you do rather than where you go. Making eggs. Eat something and then press down. Grab an enemy with Y, then press it down on the D-pad to make an egg. Now try throwing the egg. Press A. Well, I don't really want to throw an egg right now. Not until I need to. I want to get my supply up. You can have up to 6 things following you at a time, and those things are usually eggs. So according to my notes, by pipe 1, we want to have 2 flowers and 6 red coins. That right there is a flower. So let's grab that. Special flower, gather 5 for a 1-up. They add to your point total. They also add flowers to the goal ring roulette. Alright, so here's a case where we would want to throw an egg. So we've got this reticle that moves around. I think there's a way to stop it too, but I'm not sure how, so hopefully they'll give me a tutorial on that, because I don't want to waste my eggs. You see, if we go back, the enemies we turned into eggs are just gone, so it might actually be strategic to not get rid of enemies, so that way you can go back and get more eggs later. Throwing eggs. Press A once and the aiming cursor will begin to move. Press A again to throw the egg. When you find question something, hit it with an egg. Cool stuff will happen to cancel the... cool stuff will happen. To cancel the throw, press down on the D-pad. That's good to know. The other control scheme would have had it so rather than pressing A twice, you just hold A and release it. Well, I tried to spit him out at this thing, but I missed. So let's try that again. So that makes this staircase appear. And you see we have coins here. And some of them are normal coins, but some of them are secretly red coins. They do look very slightly different than the normal coins, but it's hard to tell. There's a power-up we can get to make it very obvious which ones are red and which ones are not. Those fly guys there are awful, because if you don't hit them fast enough, they'll just fly away with whatever they have and never come back, and sometimes they have red coins. But you notice we collected some stars, and those stars are part of our collectibles. If we go to the pause menu, you'll always have at least 10 stars unless you take damage, but you only auto-regenerate stars up to 10, so in order to get up to 30, we have to actually collect stars in the level. So there's 30 stars in each level. Really, there's more, but you can hold up to 30. There's 20 red coins in each level and 5 flowers in each level. And since you lose stars when you get hurt, that means getting hurt is really bad when you're trying to be a completionist. So, how many do we have again? Alright, 2 flowers and 6 red coins. That means we're good to go into Pipe 1 as I have it labeled. I don't want to risk that guy. I don't want to risk jumping into that guy when I'm trying to get into the pipe. Ooh, there's 2 red coin fly guys in here. I don't know if these ones will fly away when they come on screen, but I've got to make sure to get them just in case they do. Chomp Rock is a useful object. Push it and it will roll, bowling over your enemies. If it gets stuck, stand on one edge and it will start rolling. So we want to have 14 red coins by the time we get out of here. I don't think these fly guys will fly away. But there's some that do. Well, I got that life, but I was aiming for the red coin. Now I've been leaving all of these coins here. And this egg block spawns infinite eggs, at least until you're full on eggs. But then you can always go back to it to get more eggs, so it has an infinite amount of eggs. But yeah, I want to get these coins, because they've got red coins in them. Now this big flower here will spit stuff out if you throw an enemy into it. I wonder if shooting an egg would work. I could have picked up that oh, I did pick up the yellow egg. Eggs change colors when they bounce off walls, but they eventually break. And you can get prizes from eggs that are different colors. But yeah, so we wanted to collect those stars there. We could go back and get some more eggs if we wanted to. But I don't think we need to do that. But yeah, like yellow eggs will get you coins, red eggs will get you stars, and you can't get flashing eggs from bouncing them off walls, but there are ways to get flashing eggs, and those will get you red coins. So I have 14 red coins, we're good to go. And by the next pipe, I'm gonna want 4 flowers and 18 red coins. So there's a flower. And we didn't miss anything since that last pipe. There's another flower, and we've got some red coins, so that should be everything we need to get into the next pipe without missing anything. That gives us some stars. We can enter this pipe. Okay. And then my notes for this says no change, so that means we're just entering this pipe just to check it out. We don't actually need to collect anything here. I believe we just get to see the infinitely spawning enemies down here, which are not infinitely spawning anymore for some reason. Interesting. But I think they still come out of the pipe. Yeah. Anyways, let's get rid of that amazy daisy. That wasn't just a crazy daisy, that was like the golden variety. But anyways, now we just gotta make sure that we get everything else before the end of the level. So there we planted a seed, and we got our beanstalk. Those are common in the Mario series. There's our last flower for the level. And if you go into certain areas, you can get these things to appear. We have enough stars to get 100% on this level. We just have to make sure we don't get hurt now. And how many more red coins do we need? We need 2 more, and they're these 2 right here. So we have 100%. In each level, 20 red coins are hidden among the yellow ones. They each add 1 point to your score. These guys jump, so that makes them a little bit scary, but not too bad. But, you know, everything is scary when you're just not allowed to get hurt. Anyways, here's the end ring little roulette thing here. So you see there's 5 flowers on it because we collected 5 flowers. If the roulette lands on one of the flowers, we get to play a minigame. So right now we have a 50-50 chance. And we failed. But that doesn't matter. We'll see plenty of these mini-games. I mean, we'll see all the mini-games, but... Because there's like 2 different kinds of mini-games you can get from that end ring, I'm pretty sure. If my memory is correct, which it might not be. But we got 100% there. And now we pass Baby Mario on to the next Yoshi. So, I mean... Is there a way for me to save? Not that I would need to right now. Because, you know, it'd be better to save between videos. Rather than in the middle of one, but... Part of me just wants to save my progress, you know? Anyways, let's move on to 1-2. Which has a big scary chain jump on it. 1-2, watch out below. So by the time I get to the middle ring, I want to have 2 flowers and 6 red coins. When I was looking at maps of these levels, sometimes it was really hard to see the middle rings. So my notes regarding middle rings might not always be accurate. Like, I might have not noticed that there was a middle ring somewhere and not made a note on it. Yeah, so these chain chomps like diving at you and making holes. So that makes them pretty scary. But they always go into, you know, set locations, so that makes them not as scary. So we can pound these posts. Sometimes there'll be stuff in them, and sometimes there won't. Want to get all of... Hello. Yeah, want to get all those stars. And we have 2 and 6, which is what we wanted. Good. This flipper here is one way. So now that it's closed, we can't go back. And this is the middle ring for this level. You may continue from here. Was there supposed to be more to that message? I pressed the button that normally just advances to the next text box. Do you remember? Press Y and down on the D-pad to make an egg. Press A to throw an egg. But yeah, so the middle ring is our checkpoint, basically. So now I have, we want to have 8 red coins by a screen transition, which we're already at the screen transition, so thankfully we can collect coins with eggs. So that should be all that we need. Yeah. So then once we go up here, we won't need anything else until the next middle rain, which means the middle rain is probably gonna greet us right away. Okay, so we have caves here. And a few different ways to go. But there shouldn't be anything to collect by the middle rain, which I assume is this way. Yeah, here we go. And thankfully, the middle rain gives us stars. So they are very valuable. Alright, I thought that just led back down here, but I wanted to make sure, you know, I don't want to miss anything. So now, it's gonna be interesting here, because we're gonna run into a power-up. Press start to display your score. To use special items, use left and right on the D-pad to choose an item, and press A to exit. Press B. Press A to... Hang on a second. Start to display your score. To use special items, use left and right on the D-pad, I guess on the pause menu, and press A. To exit, press B. So yeah, we don't have any special items, so we can't use any right now. But anyways, yeah, we're about to run into a power-up, and that is this helicopter. You can morph into a helicopter by touching the helicopter bubble. Touch the Yoshi block in time, and Baby Mario will be warped to Yoshi. So yeah, by the end of this helicopter segment, we want to have 4 flowers and 15 red coins. So that means 2 more flowers and 5 more red coins. This power-up only lasts so long, and if we run out of time, we'll be sent back to where we got the power-up, and we'll be able to use it again. So if we don't collect everything in time, then we're just gonna wanna run out of time and try again. So we should have all the flowers now. Yeah, I mean all the flowers that we need at this segment, rather. But we still need 3 more red coins before we get to that Yoshi block. There's the Yoshi block down there. We don't want that. So that should be everything. Okay. And then by the next pipe, we want to get 2 more red coins. So let's just fly to the Yoshi block. There's something down there. Interesting. What could you be? You're a life. And now I've got to go fly again, because now I'm down here and I can't get up. Is there anything down here? No, there does not appear to be. Alright, so let's just head back up then. So if you run into an enemy while in helicopter form, you won't really take damage, but you kind of will. Basically, you'll get stunned and you'll drop down a bit, which can be very deadly if you are near the bottom of the screen, because then you can fall off the level that way. Alright, so the 2 red coins must be up here. Yeah. So now we just have to get the remaining 1 flower and 3 red coins before the end of the level. Well, I missed that life. But we got everything. Just gonna double check. Yeah, we got everything. And do we get a minigame this time? No, we don't. Okay, so I think we've got time to do another level. So I guess let's go on to 1-3, whatever this may be. The Cave of Chomp Rock. So we apparently don't need to get anything before going into the pipe, but we need 2 flowers and 13 red coins before the first middle ring. And I imagine we need to do something with this Chomp Rock. Pound the ground. Press down on the D-pad while in the air. Yoshi will pound the ground. This has many uses, and it rocks. What's with the little hole in the ceiling? I don't think it's anything, but it seems suspicious. Huh, nothing. Anyways, we can pound this pillar. And we can pound that box and get a bunch of stars. Our Chomp Rock disappeared. So we had to go back to where it spawned. So we want to keep this thing on screen if we're gonna use it. If you can't roll it from the side, you can get on top of it and try to roll it that way. Alright, there was a red coin hidden behind that pillar. But we wanted to drop that pillar anyways, so that it would get out of the way of the Chomp Rock. Oh my gosh, that boulder almost rolled me where I didn't want to go. So we can't roll it any further, it seems, so I guess we didn't really need it. There are 2 controller configurations for egg throwing. Would you like to switch? No. What is this, suddenly a Spyro game? Do you want to change the camera mode? Huh, split paths always make me nervous in Yoshi games. But it looks like I chose the right path. So here's some of these lantern ghost guys. We got a flower and a few red coins. there's the middle ring. So, how far... We need 2 flowers and 13 red coins, so we need 1 more flower and 6 more red coins before that point. So that hut up there is special, but we don't have a key for it right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. For some reason, I thought that was, like, 1 more red coin than what we wanted. Okay. So I would say it's safe to get this now. And now we need 1 more flower and 4 more red coins before we go into that hut we saw. There's our flower. And we got a key, so we can go back to that hut. Yeah, that box just has coins, because, yeah, we already have all the stars we need. And the last red coin is there. The way that I sort of routed this out was that if something was flying, or like, I kind of want to prioritize the flying thing, but I also want to get the stuff near that right away, just so that I have an obvious point where I've collected everything there, you know? Anyways, this hut is a minigame hut. Throwing balloons. There's a few different minigames you can get from this. To throw the balloon, key in the button sequences as shown. The game time is limited. If the balloon pops on you, then you lose. Collect an item if you win. So I'm not sure what the best strategy for this is. Some people just let the balloon grow and grow and grow. And then once it's really big, they just throw it at the bandit there. Which would probably make the game go by faster, because it probably doesn't grow while it's being thrown. But I don't know how big it gets. I know it gets a lot bigger than this. Or not that much bigger. Okay, we got an item, but it was just a 1-up. There are more useful items you can get from this, but now the minigame hut is done. So now I just want to go into the next pipe I can go into. I don't need to get anything before that. And I don't think there's anything in the pipe according to my notes, so it's gonna be one of those things where we go to it just to check it out, because I want to show as much as I can. Something about, like, the music and graphics and everything in this game is super nostalgic, even though I didn't grow up with this game. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I saw other people play this game. I don't know if it's because of, like, ROM hacks and stuff. But something about this game is super nostalgic. Is there anything in here at all? There doesn't seem to be. Anyways, okay. So the next thing makes me kinda nervous, but since it's the first one of these, I probably don't have to be too nervous. So by the next little spot I have marked, we want to get one more flower. So if we get more than a flower, then we've gone too far. Because there's something hidden coming up. Alright, well I see the flower. There was a 1-up in there. So my note says secret entrance is right of switch. So basically what's gonna happen is we're gonna find something that activates some sort of secret entrance, but it'll only be there for a short amount of time. So we have to go fast. And it's this switch here. So hit this switch, and an arrow appears over here. So we can use this like a pipe. But we have to get in there fast. So now we've got a fun little area in here, which doesn't seem to have any actual collectibles, which is nice. So we'll just get all these coins. And it doesn't matter what side we go to here. They're both the same. And we're up and out here. So yeah, if we would have taken the right side, we just would have come up right here. But yeah, I don't believe you get a second chance at going back down there. If we were to break through this again. Yeah, that little cloud doesn't appear again. So, by the next little area transition, we want to have everything. And I think we do have everything now. Yes, we do. So let's just take care not to get hurt and make our way to the end of the level. It's not gonna be any more plants ambushing me. Good. Do we get a minigame this time? Wow! The only minigame we got was the bandit minigame from the hut. Okay then. So we have done 4 levels in this video, including the tutorial level. And in the next video, I guess we'll be starting with a fortress. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.